Hey guys, this is Muggs from Silver Warrior, and I haven't done a video in a super long time, but I'm really excited to bring you this one because we are finally level 10, as you can see right here. So that's pretty awesome. Silver Warriors made some changes recently, and we're starting to do more arranged wars. We're heavily recruiting Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s. So if you would like to apply, please check out our clan and see if you meet the requirements. We also have a band recruiting channel at Silver Warrior Recruits. Okay, so let's look at our most recent war win. All right, so we were fighting LexCorp. It wasn't really a close war. Um, we had some really good attacks this war. So the first attack, I'm going to show you about five replays, and then I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to link you to the other ones that Keeve is going to do. So bear with me, as my videos are definitely not as good as his are. All right, so against this base, um, if you look at it, the eagle is in range of within this first wall and out of the range of the Inferno towers. So, and it's a pretty open base. That being said, this was the second or third attack on this base, so I knew that there's quad Teslas in the middle and that there's a hound in the CC, so I could lure that and kill that before the attack actually started. So I'm bringing a Royal Witchcraft, and I'm going to play it on 2 speed here to kind of get through it. All these queen walks are pretty boring to start, but they're pretty powerful if you have higher level heroes at least. So I bring in my hog to lure before I get in there and start tanking all that damage with my queen. Let her kill it outside. And a little trick that I saw and a couple other people do was they brought a minion to help protect the healers. If they take some damage, that's fine. You know, one or two pup shots. They have a lot of health, so there goes the queen. She's going in. She's going to get the eagle without being compromised. That was a terrible rage drop. My healers didn't even get that, but I didn't even need it. I just wanted I wanted the eagle to go down quick, so I drop in my witches, drop in my heroes. I rage there, and I try to get wall breakers to break around this compartment. They go a little lower, so some of my DPS troops go to the right. Thankfully, they kind of funnel back to the middle there. I freeze that Inferno to help the witches get their skeletons into the middle. I put a jump spell in the town hall, and thankfully that I still have my warden's ability to protect myself from that Inferno. If you look at this, it was actually really close. Look at these wizards right here. They're all dying. The witches are dying, and the Inferno's just right there. And then we get one last big burst, and there's enough skeletons up there to tank for these witches. So, you know, I was hoping that my king would get to the middle. They ended up going to the right side, but it ended up really helping me because the king cleared this whole compartment. So it was actually uh, beneficial that the king went outside. But like I said, I wanted him to go to the middle so that the Inferno would die. So third attack on this base, and I was pretty happy with that, even though it was not perfectly executed. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm gonna be showing some odd replays here. So Ernesto's Town Hall 11, and we're trying to clean up these Town Hall 10s, and in this case, kind of like a 10.5, I guess, with the Town Hall and stuff being an 11. So he lures out the dragon, poisons, double poisons. Probably could have dropped that a little earlier to get that, save those few seconds. So he he's bringing a mass witch attack. With these witches, you really got to make sure that there's no other choice for them to go but forward. So a lot of times, my advice for witches is make sure you drop them early enough when there's buildings here for them to attack. Because when they have any choice to go outside, they sometimes do. So you just never really know. And as most of you know, at Town Hall 10, it's kind of hard to attack double Inferno at the same time. Usually, you don't have enough DPS to make it through the middle of both Infernos, but they were like level 1 or level 2. But really good attack by Ernesto. Both the hero's abilities are still up, at least the King and Queen. He's got a wizard just in case he needs to drop it to help clean up stuff. Um, but yeah, very good attack. So we're going to speed through this one a little faster. He dropped his wizard on the bottom there. And those skeletons up top just were too many for that archer tower. So good attack, Ernesto. All right, on to the next one. So that's two. So Einod's our top Town Hall 9, I think, right now. He's got max heroes, and if you'll notice in a lot of these videos, queen walks are fairly popular, depending on the layout and whatnot. But this is a little different of a different attack. He's bringing 6 max Valks, so let's see how this works out. So he creates a nice little funnel to make sure his queen goes the way he wants her to go. It's probably the most important part of any queen walk. I've seen a lot of them fail because you didn't clear out a few buildings on the side, and the queen decided to take a stroll. So not only does he get the air defense, he gets a full CC lure. He rages his queen to make sure she's safe, drops the poison, and then takes out all the CC. Very, very good job there. Creating a nice funnel on the bottom here with a jump. Good jump spell is pretty close to that edge there, but so he goes Valks with hogs behind. And that poison spell just reached the queen, so her ability or her damage is significantly reduced, which is why I think he brought those Valks to help take her out along with the king. Very interesting attack. I'm fairly certain this is the first or second attack on this base, so very good attack by Einod. Obviously, Valks are not real common, so that's a pretty cool way to use them. I think he wanted his Valks to get up here and pop those before the Hogs, but um, obviously it worked out. Very good attack. Very fun to watch because it's not so common with using the Valks and uh, Queen Walk. All right, so let's do two more. So we won't do that one. We'll do we'll do this one right here. So this is Big Boss 2.0 attacking one of their top Town Hall 9s. Another Queen Walk, Goho Queen Walk. So something that I would be careful of doing when you're using a Queen Walk is or Hogs and Queen is you want to make sure you bring enough Hogs. I've seen some attacks only bring about um, 5, 6, maybe 10 Hogs, and you can get away with it, but it's sometimes very dangerous to only bring so few Hogs because one or two spring traps can ruin your attack. I'd always err on the side of bringing more than less. So he almost had a wall break fail. He thankfully brought enough wall breakers to have that not be an issue. Very patient there. Didn't pop his queen's ability. Didn't panic when she was getting lower. You got to be. It's one of those thin lines because if she dies, the raid is instantly over. So you got to kind of practice that attack in multiplayer and make sure that you're happy with the way it is. So this person had a witch and some wizards in there. Good poison drop. I think the witch died either from the queen or from the poison spell. So now that that's done, he's sending in his kill squad on the opposite side. There goes his king. He's created a good funnel again to make sure the king goes where he wants it to go. He's trying to kill that mortar, it looks like, so it doesn't take out his troops. I think some of his wizards that he wanted to go in there and help take out that queen didn't help him, so um, he had to improvise there. It looked like his king, thankfully, is obviously strong enough to get it. But you can see a lot of these bases have these big Tesla farms, and by all the Tesla farms, they have spring traps. And if you're gonna send hogs in there, if you don't have them protected, you're gonna lose too many, and your raid will basically be over. So you got to be very careful with your hogs and not bringing too few, or else, like I said, you go through those Tesla farms and you lose about 6 hogs. The raid's over before it even starts. But obviously, he had enough hogs left. Very patient. It seems like the trick with hogs, as most of you guys have seen in a lot of videos that are out there, is being very patient with uh, with your heals and deliberate, not dropping them too early. But it's kind of one of those practice things where you just learn it over time. All right, guys, that's all I'm gonna do for this video. I'm glad to do this video. Again, if you would like to apply to Civil Warrior, we're definitely taking applicants. The requirements are on our clan description. Peace.